Everything changed yesterday. What they've done is nothing short of revolutionary, a fundamental leap in computing. Researchers have now created a chip that functions as a topological conductor, using a molecule that, until a year ago, we didn't even know existed. This discovery has sent shockwaves through the scientific community, and for good reason. For years, researchers have struggled with topological sorting, a fundamental process that organizes complex, interdependent systems. It's a problem that has held back advancements in everything from artificial intelligence to logistics and even cryptography. But now, a radical new approach powered by quantum mechanics has shattered the limits of classical computing, solving the problem in a way no one thought possible. Michio Kaku, one of the most well-known physicists of our time, has long predicted that quantum computers would one day leap beyond classical machines in ways that would seem almost supernatural. And that moment may have just arrived. Scientists at MIT and Google's Quantum AI Lab have tested a breakthrough quantum algorithm that isn't just incrementally better, it's exponentially faster, solving in moments what would take traditional computers hours, if not days. The implications are staggering. AI could evolve at an unprecedented rate. Encryption as we know it could become obsolete overnight, and the very way we understand computation itself might need to be rewritten. But here's where things get even stranger. Some researchers fear that this level of computational power may be too much, too soon. Quantum computing doesn't just process information, it explores multiple possibilities at once, working in ways that even scientists struggle to fully comprehend. Could this discovery be the first step toward an intelligence beyond human control? Could it be the key to unlocking a deeper understanding of reality itself? Before we reveal exactly what this discovery is and why it has sent shockwaves through the scientific community, we need to understand why topological sorting has been such a massive challenge for traditional computers. What makes this problem so difficult, and why has it taken decades for researchers to finally crack it? The hidden force behind modern computing. Topological sorting might sound like an abstract mathematical concept, but it's one of the most crucial processes in modern computing. It's the hidden force behind some of the most important technologies we rely on daily, powering everything from artificial intelligence to global logistics. At its core, topological sorting is about ordering tasks in a sequence where certain steps must come before others. Imagine planning a complex construction project where some tasks, like laying the foundation, must be completed before others, like installing windows. In computing, this kind of dependency mapping is everywhere. In artificial intelligence and machine learning, topological sorting is used to organize massive data sets, allowing algorithms to make decisions efficiently. It helps predict trends, optimize search results, and even train neural networks. In industries like aviation and supply chain management, it ensures that flights, deliveries, and schedules are arranged in the most efficient way possible, minimizing delays and maximizing efficiency. And in cryptography, where secure data transmission depends on intricate layers of encryption, topological sorting plays a role in structuring encrypted communications and managing security protocols. But despite its importance, topological sorting has always been a challenge for classical computers. The reason? As the size and complexity of a data set increase, the time it takes to compute the correct order grows exponentially. Traditional computers, even the fastest supercomputers, process sorting algorithms step by step, evaluating one possibility at a time. For small tasks, this isn't a problem. But when sorting massive, interconnected data structures, classical computers quickly reach their limits, leading to slowdowns that can bottleneck entire systems. This is where the breakthrough in quantum computing becomes so game-changing. Instead of evaluating each possibility sequentially, quantum algorithms can explore multiple paths at once, vastly accelerating the sorting process. This isn't just a small improvement. It's an entirely new way of computing that could eliminate one of the biggest inefficiencies in modern technology. But if you think that's impressive, Wait until you hear what happened when scientists at MIT and Google's quantum AI lab put this theory to the test. What they discovered wasn't just faster. It was something no classical computer could ever hope to achieve, and it could change everything. The breakthrough experiment. The breakthrough came from an ambitious experiment conducted by researchers at MIT and Google's quantum AI lab. For years, computer scientists had theorized that quantum mechanics could unlock new ways to process complex sorting problems, but no one had successfully demonstrated a practical quantum algorithm that could outperform classical methods. That changed when a team of researchers tested a novel quantum approach to topological sorting, one that didn't just improve efficiency, but shattered expectations entirely. Unlike classical computers, which process sorting step by step, a quantum computer operates fundamentally differently. It leverages the principles of superposition and entanglement to evaluate multiple possibilities simultaneously. Instead of being restricted to a linear sequence of operations, the quantum algorithm explored an entire range of potential orderings at once. The result? A massive reduction in sorting time. What once took hours on the world's fastest supercomputers was now being completed in mere seconds. To understand how monumental this is, imagine a library filled with millions of books arranged in a chaotic, unordered fashion. A classical computer would meticulously examine one book at a time, figuring out its proper place in the sequence. A quantum computer, on the other hand, would consider every book's position simultaneously, instantly determining the most efficient way to organize them. That's the difference in scale we're talking about. The implications of this discovery are nothing short of groundbreaking. AI models, which rely heavily on sorting massive amounts of data, could now learn at speeds never before imagined. Cybersecurity systems built on cryptographic algorithms that depend on complex sorting operations could be transformed, potentially making current encryption obsolete. Scientific simulations from climate modeling to drug discovery could see dramatic improvements in accuracy and efficiency. But perhaps the most shocking realization is that this breakthrough could be just the beginning. If quantum computing is already surpassing classical methods in sorting, what other fundamental computing challenges could it soon unravel? What once seemed like science fiction, computers that process information in parallel universes of possibility, may now be an emerging reality. Michio Kaku's prophetic vision. And this is where things get even more fascinating. Because while many in the scientific community are still grappling with the implications of this discovery, there's one person who predicted this years ago, world-renowned physicist Michio Kaku. What he said about the inevitability of quantum supremacy might just prove that we're witnessing the dawn of an entirely new computing era. Kaku has long been one of the most vocal advocates for quantum computing, predicting that one day these machines would surpass classical computers in ways that would seem almost magical. He has spent decades studying quantum mechanics, arguing that the traditional limits of computing were only temporary. In his books and lectures, he has warned that Moore's law, the idea that classical computers double in power every 2 years, would eventually hit a wall. And when that happened, the only way forward would be quantum. For years, skeptics dismissed these ideas as overly optimistic. After all, quantum computers were experimental at best, often requiring extreme conditions like near absolute zero temperatures just to function. But now, with this new breakthrough in topological sorting, Kaku's predictions are beginning to look less like speculation and more like an unavoidable reality. He once said, "Quantum computing is not just the future. It's the only way forward for solving the most complex problems in the universe." And now, that statement feels more relevant than ever. Kaku has often compared quantum computing to the transition from vacuum tubes to transistors, a shift so radical that it completely redefined what computers were capable of. But quantum computers go even further. While traditional machines operate using bits that represent either a 0 or a 1, quantum computers use qubits, which can exist in a state of 0, 1, or both at the same time. This allows them to process information in ways that are impossible for classical machines, exponentially increasing their power for certain types of calculations. The stunning part: Kaku predicted that one of the first real-world applications of quantum computing would be in solving the very problem that MIT and Google's quantum AI lab just cracked: sorting and optimization. He believed that AI, cybersecurity, and scientific research would be the first to feel the impact of quantum breakthroughs. And now, that future is arriving faster than anyone expected. But if quantum computers are already solving problems that were once thought unsolvable, what happens next? What are the larger implications for AI, cryptography, and the very nature of information itself? If Kaku was right about this, what else might he be right about? Because as scientists dig deeper into the power of quantum mechanics, some are beginning to realize that this is more than just an upgrade to computing. It might be a fundamental shift in how we understand information, intelligence, and even reality itself. The paradigm shift. The implications of this discovery stretch far beyond just faster computation. Scientists and tech leaders are beginning to realize that quantum computing isn't just an improvement. It's a paradigm shift that could reshape artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and even the fundamental processes of scientific discovery. For decades, the progress of AI has been bottlenecked by the limitations of classical computing. But with quantum computers now proving they can handle topological sorting at unprecedented speeds, we may be on the verge of an intelligence explosion unlike anything seen before. Artificial intelligence thrives on data, billions of interconnected pieces of information that must be processed, sorted, and analyzed. Machine learning models spend weeks, even months, training on massive data sets, constrained by the time it takes to organize and prioritize information. But with quantum-enhanced sorting, AI could now learn in days or even hours. Imagine an AI that can process the entire Internet's worth of information instantly, generating insights and making predictions in real time. The gap between human intelligence and artificial intelligence could shrink dramatically, with machines surpassing our cognitive abilities far sooner than expected. Then there's cybersecurity. Right now, the world's most secure encryption systems rely on complex mathematical problems that take classical computers an impractical amount of time to solve. But quantum computing's ability to sort and process vast amounts of data at once raises a terrifying possibility. Current encryption could be rendered obsolete overnight. Governments and corporations are already racing to develop quantum-resistant cryptography, knowing that the moment quantum computing reaches a certain threshold, every piece of encrypted data in existence could be vulnerable. Financial transactions, classified government communications, private user data. Nothing would be safe unless new security measures are in place before quantum computers become widely accessible. But perhaps the most unexpected consequence of this breakthrough is its impact on science itself. Complex simulations, like modeling molecular interactions for drug discovery or mapping the behavior of particles in physics experiments, require massive computational power. Today, even the most powerful supercomputers struggle with these tasks, running calculations that take months to complete. But a quantum-enhanced approach could accelerate these discoveries, allowing scientists to simulate new drugs, predict chemical reactions, and explore the frontiers of physics with a speed and precision never before possible. The global quantum race. As exciting as this all sounds, it also raises an unsettling question. Are we even ready for this level of advancement? The acceleration of AI, the potential collapse of modern encryption, the power to simulate entire molecular structures. These aren't just theoretical possibilities anymore. They're on the horizon, and they're coming faster than anyone expected. But here's where things take a wild turn. Because quantum computing isn't just a technological revolution, it's a global race. The world's superpowers know exactly how disruptive this technology is, and they're already moving to control it before anyone else can. The race for quantum supremacy is no longer just a scientific endeavor. It has become a global arms race, with governments and tech giants pouring billions into quantum research. The ability to process information at quantum speeds isn't just about building better computers. It's about controlling the future of intelligence, security, and even warfare. The country that dominates quantum computing will have an overwhelming strategic advantage, one that could reshape geopolitics as we know it. China has been particularly aggressive in its pursuit of quantum dominance, with massive state-funded programs. The Chinese government has already made breakthroughs in quantum communication, developing an ultra-secure quantum network that could make traditional forms of espionage obsolete. Their quantum satellites have demonstrated unbreakable encryption, sending secure messages that even the most advanced classical computers can't decipher. Meanwhile, Chinese researchers are making rapid progress on large-scale quantum processors, aiming to build a quantum computer that can outperform anything in the West. In response, the United States, the European Union, and other global superpowers are ramping up their own quantum initiatives. Companies like Google, IBM, and Microsoft are racing to develop the first fully practical quantum computer, each claiming they are on the verge of breakthroughs that could redefine computing. The U.S. government has classified quantum research as a matter of national security, funding top-secret programs to ensure that America doesn't fall behind. The stakes couldn't be higher. Whoever controls quantum computing will have the ability to break encryption, simulate advanced AI models, and predict economic and military strategies with unprecedented accuracy. But quantum supremacy isn't just a competition between nations. Private companies, from startups to tech giants, are all vying for a piece of the quantum revolution. Venture capital is flooding into quantum startups, and the financial world is watching closely, knowing that the first company to achieve scalable quantum computing could be worth trillions. Banks, hedge funds, and global markets all recognize the potential. If quantum algorithms can crack financial models faster than classical computers, the first adopters could gain an economic edge that no competitor could match. The fundamental nature of reality. Yet, with all this power at stake, there's an even bigger question looming. Are we prepared for the consequences of quantum computing? If quantum computers can process information in ways we never imagined, could they eventually challenge our very understanding of reality itself? Some physicists believe this isn't just about faster computing. It's about unlocking the fundamental nature of existence. And if they're right, quantum computing might not just change technology, it could change everything. Quantum computing isn't just about speed or efficiency. It challenges the very fabric of reality itself. Unlike classical computers, which process data in a predictable step-by-step manner, quantum computers operate in a way that seems almost paradoxical. They don't simply compute answers. They explore multiple possibilities simultaneously. Some physicists believe this ability hints at something far more profound, a direct connection between computation and the fundamental nature of the universe. One of the most mind-bending implications of quantum computing is its relationship with quantum entanglement, the bizarre phenomenon where two particles, no matter how far apart, are instantaneously linked. Einstein famously called this spooky action at a distance, but for quantum computers, entanglement is a feature, not a bug. It allows qubits to interact in ways that defy classical logic, making computations exponentially more powerful. But here's where it gets even weirder. Some researchers believe this same principle could allow quantum computers to simulate entire realities, testing multiple versions of a problem at once, as if they were branching into different timelines. This raises a truly staggering question. If quantum computers can explore multiple possibilities simultaneously, are they merely simulating alternate realities? Or are they actually tapping into them? Some interpretations of quantum mechanics, like the many worlds hypothesis, suggest that every quantum computation may not just be an abstract calculation, but a literal branching of reality. In other words, when a quantum computer runs a complex simulation, it might not just be solving a problem, it could be creating a new universe where that solution exists. This idea might sound like science fiction, but major physicists have taken it seriously. Could quantum computers eventually reveal insights about parallel worlds? Could they simulate entire physical systems, predicting outcomes with absolute precision? If so, quantum computing wouldn't just change technology. It could redefine our understanding of existence itself. The very act of computation would no longer be about processing data, but about navigating the fundamental nature of reality. The future of quantum computing. And here's the most unsettling part. This is just the beginning. We are only scratching the surface of what quantum computing can do. If these machines continue to evolve at their current pace, we may soon reach a point where their calculations exceed human comprehension. What happens then? Do we let AI, powered by quantum intelligence, explore the limits of physics for us? Do we relinquish control over technology we no longer fully understand? The discoveries being made today suggest we're on the edge of something massive, something that could upend our understanding of both computing and the universe. If this is where we are now, imagine where we'll be in just a few years. But with all these breakthroughs happening at once, one final question remains. What happens next? Now, as we stand on the edge of this quantum revolution, the future unfolds as both an opportunity and a challenge. In laboratories and research centers around the world, scientists are tirelessly testing new algorithms and exploring the integration of quantum mechanics into everyday applications. The breakthrough in topological sorting is not an isolated achievement. It signals the dawn of a new era where quantum computing reshapes the way we process information. As researchers push the limits of what these machines can do, we begin to see a future where problems that once took hours or days to solve are reduced to mere seconds. This advancement isn't just about speed. It's about fundamentally rethinking our approach to computation, allowing us to tackle challenges that were once thought insurmountable. At the same time, the rapid progress in quantum computing forces us to confront some hard questions about preparedness and control. As quantum-powered algorithms revolutionize areas like artificial intelligence, cryptography, and scientific simulations, we must ask ourselves whether society is ready to manage the profound changes ahead. Renowned experts such as Michio Kaku have long predicted that this breakthrough would mark only the beginning of a much larger transformation, a shift that could redefine the boundaries of our knowledge and the very nature of reality. The technological race is intensifying as governments, private companies, and academic institutions scramble to harness the power of quantum mechanics while also establishing safeguards against its potential risks. Ultimately, the real takeaway is that while quantum computing has already started to revolutionize our computational capabilities, its full impact is yet to be seen. We are entering a new frontier where technology and human ingenuity combine to create possibilities that stretch beyond our current imagination. What comes next may not only redefine how we compute, but also challenge our deepest understanding of the universe, compelling us to rethink what it means to be truly intelligent in a quantum age. What do you think? Will quantum computing reshape our world, or is it overhyped? If you love this video and want to stay ahead of groundbreaking discoveries, subscribe and turn on notifications. We break down the biggest breakthroughs in science and tech every week. Want more? Check out our next video on the craziest quantum experiments happening right now, from teleporting information to simulating entire molecules. Click here and keep exploring.